Lane Kiffin has found a new job.
Yep.
After the season ends with the Alabama Crimson Tide, Kiffin is going to become the new head coach, apparently, at Florida Atlantic University. Kiffin, I want to know if you think he's going to have success at FAU and why you think he's taking this job instead of staying at Alabama or looking for a different head coaching gig.
Well, number one, the first question, I don't think he will have success right off. I think it's going to take some time. Will Lane Kiffin be patient enough to see that process through? That's another question. And the reason why I think it will take time, just right now, in the state of Florida alone, and I'm not just talking about Mark Richt at Miami, Jimbo Fisher at Florida State, or Jim McElwain at Florida. Outside of the top tier schools, look at the coaching experience, the coaching tradition he will have to compete against when it comes to recruiting the 2-, 3-star, and 4-star type players. You have Butch Davis at FIU. You have Scott Frost, who had a real good year at UCF. And now you have Charlie Strong at South Florida. So you look at the top to the bottom of the list with the second-tier universities, I will put FAU, Florida Atlantic, at the bottom because Charlie Strong, quiet as kept, when he coached at Louisville and at Florida, he did a tremendous job recruiting the South Florida area. I don't know if Lane Kiffin's name alone could do enough, could be enough for quality 3-star players to give him an opportunity to see what they're talking about far as recruiting these kids.
You have to imagine he's going to try and find one of those overlooked or undervalued quarterbacks and try and build his offense around someone that becomes, I don't want to say a Heisman candidate at FAU, but someone who becomes one of the top passers in college football. But he's got a lot of work to do because you mentioned it's going to be a dogfight trying to recruit in the Sunshine State with some of those coaches that you mentioned. And you didn't even throw Jim McElwain and Mark Richt at Miami and, of course, Jimbo Fisher at Florida State, the biggest blue bloods in the Sunshine State.